What is up, everybody? This is Eric E. with the Marketing SOS Show, and this week we have a question that I really feel strongly about, that I really like. It's from a listener named Matthew, who is working at a manufacturing company and on their marketing team, and he is frustrated, and he can't figure out how to get his boss to listen to him, and whether or not he's in the right spot. And that really is the whole purpose of the show, is me answering your questions. So whether you're a student looking which way to go with your career, or you've been in the marketing game for a while and you need a sounding board to bounce things off of, or you're a small business owner who doesn't have a full-time marketing team, allow me to help you in any way I can. So without further ado, we'll get to Matthew's story. So Matthew writes in, "Hi Eric, I have a problem at work. I have been working for a small manufacturing company since I graduated college 3 years ago. I'm part of a team of 6 in their marketing and sales department, and I am by far the youngest. The marketing that we do consists of putting catalogs or product sheets together, calling clients, and our sales reps going out and visiting them. Our website was made in the early 2000s and hasn't changed too much since, and we don't have any social media accounts at all. I want to try new things to bring in business, but no one on my team or my boss seem interested. They tell me that we are too busy to try new things, and that what we do now is working just fine. They've even told me that some of my ideas would never work, and that I'll understand better when I have as much experience as they do. How can I convince them to give my ideas a shot?" So, Matthew, first of all, what I would say is, don't believe them when they say your ideas won't work. Now, I don't know what your ideas are. What I'm gathering, it seems like the people on your marketing team are very complacent. They're very comfortable with the status quo. They don't want to learn new things. They don't want to try new things. They're happy with the way things are. They may be intimidated by not knowing new strategies, or maybe even just too lazy or don't care enough to try something new. Complacency has set in, and complacency is the death of all things good. Complacency is the death of innovation. Now, I know your boss said when you're more experienced, you may understand things better. One thing I always hate is people equating experience with being right, or experience with knowing more. Yes, experience is valuable, but then you have to ask yourself, what kind of experience does this person have? I've seen someone with the title of VP of Marketing who has been in that role for 30 years and has been doing the exact same thing for 30 years. Would I hire them to run my digital marketing agency? No. Yes, they have more experience than everyone else on our team put together potentially, but they don't know anything about the way we want to do business. They've been doing the same thing day in and day out and not innovating and not keeping up with the times. So it sounds to me also like your team is very sales focused with very little actually marketing. So what I would try to do in this case is, instead of just throwing ideas at them, build your case and your pitch. Look at what competitors are doing in terms of marketing. Look at the success stories from other industries or similar industries. Back up everything with numbers, such as competitor Y is doing well at SEO, which is known to bring in 50% more qualified leads. Company B does white papers that allows them to get email addresses from head buyers at the type of customers we want. So make sure everything's backed up with numbers, speak their language, things like that. Ultimately, catalogs and product sheets, outdated websites, they're not going to be growing their customer base. They're just going to keep selling to the same customers. And in 10, 15 years, when the buyers at those companies are retiring or maybe departing this plane, they're not going to have any customers. It's going to be too late to turn things around, or it'll take a dramatic fashion to turn things around. I would not be surprised if they see that sales are slowly dwindling. It's like putting your ad in the yellow pages. You're invisible online. You need to try all these new things. And are you really too busy to try new things? Is everyone on your team's days full? If there are, if your days are legitimately full and you are too busy, look at different tasks that you can automate with a computer or do in batches. Do you have to make a quota of calls per week? Batch them all together and get them done on Monday or Tuesday. Do you have to write the same emails to multiple clients? Why don't you write a template that you can easily copy and paste? You guys should at least get a CRM, which is a customer relationship management program that can automate some of these emails and following up with clients so you don't have to even think about it. Now that is my answer to your question, Matthew, on how to try to get them on board. The big thing would be to get a pitch showing what competitors are doing, use numbers, and try to convince them that way. Hopefully you can maybe do it with a PowerPoint or maybe just talk to them, and hopefully they have the time to listen to you because you probably have some good ideas. However, my real advice is it's very admirable that you want to help and convince them, but I would really start looking elsewhere for work. If you want to do marketing and not sales, and you really want to do marketing, this doesn't sound like the environment where you're going to grow or thrive. You should find somewhere that's going to value your opinions and that you can actually spread your wings and innovate a little bit. So Matthew, thank you so much for writing in this week. I hope I answered your question. And if you need any other advice, feel free to follow up with me. You know where to get me at eric@marketingsos.ca. And that goes for anybody else listening. If you have any questions, need advice, or just want to throw an idea at me, feel free to send me an email too. I'll potentially answer it on the air. So thank you so much, everybody, for listening. I truly do appreciate it. Until next time, this is Eric E. signing off.